Hey people, I hope you are doing great. I'm doing fantastic, okay? Here we are on page 349, KeyConcepts. Again, really need you guys to buckle down here, pay good attention, okay? Here we go. Refer back to this page, right? This is going to be like your cheat sheet for all of our different angles, okay? Again, a lot of new names, some names maybe from the past that we're remembering a little bit. Anyway, question number 1 here says, what are the relationships among angles that are created when a line intersects two parallel lines? So what are all of those new names that we got? So we have a lot of them, okay? For starters, we have corresponding angles. Corresponding angles, right? Those are angles that are in the same spot from one set to the other, okay? We had alternate interior. I'm not going to put angle on all these. We also had same side interior. Okay. Alternate exterior. Go back to your 7th grade days. We have vertical angles. Any more? Yeah. We got our Canton South ones, guys. CNS. We have complementary. Complementary. Didn't really see many of those. Okay, and supplementary. Right? In fact, complementary, we ain't really going to see any of those because those are two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Right? Most of ours will be supplementary, and they add up to 180. Okay? So write all that in here if you want. Question 2. I don't really care about that. They show you in example 1 how we can use the translation, right, to move that transversal here and then all of our angles or whatever. It kind of doesn't make any sense until we use it. How many angles are created when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal? So guys, in other words, here are my two parallel lines. I know they're parallel, right, because they have the little arrows on them. Here is my transversal. So how many angles did we just make? We just made 8 angles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 angles are formed. Now, here's the thing that throws every 8th grader off. How many different angle measures are there in those 8 angles? Are there 8 different angle measures? Are there 6? Are there 4? No, there's just 2, right? 8 angles are formed, okay? Only 2 angle measures exist. Okay? So there's literally just going to be 2 angle measures. So half of those 8 are going to be this angle measure. The other half are going to be the other number. Okay? How can we use those angle measures to tell whether 2 lines are parallel? Well, if the half of them are congruent, right, to each other, then yes. We have parallel lines, right? So we're looking for congruent angles. Again, kind of a dumb question along with 2. All right, let's go to the doing questions. Here we go. Use this figure. Which angles are congruent to angle 8? Okay, so here's angle 8 right here. So, boom, boom. All right, so who's in the same spot as angle 8? Who is a corresponding angle in this top set of angles, 4 angles? Well, that would be angle 4. Okay. In this set here, 5, 6, 7, 8, who else has the same measure or is congruent to angle 8? Is it 5, 6, or 7? You got it. It's angle 6. Okay. That's vertical angles. Okay. All right. Angle 6 and this angle are corresponding angles, or angle 6 and this other angle are alternate interior angles. So alternate interior, 4 and 6. Okay, corresponding with 6 would be angle 2, right? They're both in that same top right-hand spot. Okay, if the measure of angle 4 is 70 degrees, so angle 4, guys, is now 70 degrees. What is the measure of angle 6? Okay, so what is the relationship between angle 4 and angle 6? Are they supplementary or are they congruent to each other? It's always one of those two. Okay? Well, they're on opposite sides of this transversal, so they're alternate interiors. Alternate interiors are equal to each other, okay? So if angle 4 is 70 degrees, it will be congruent with angle 6. So angle 6 will be equal to 70 degrees, okay? Angle 1 is 95 degrees, okay? Write an equation that can be used to find the measure of angle 8. Okay, so here's angle 8 all the way down here. So, we have to figure out the special relationship between angle 1 and angle 8. All right? Choices are supplementary, congruent. I mean, that's literally the relationship we have. So let's find all the angles, all right, that are congruent with angle 1, which is 95 degrees. Again, we're going to go vertical angle. Then I can just go, hey, go corresponding with those two. So corresponding with angle 1, angle 5. Corresponding with angle 3, angle 7. Okay? So are these angles, angle 1 and angle 8, are they going to be congruent to each other? No, right? Because the congruent ones are the ones that I put my little highlighted dots on. Okay? So angle 1, angle 8 have to be supplementary then. So we would say angle 1 plus angle 8 equals 180 degrees. Okay? Now, angle 1, they told us is what, guys? 95. I'm going to write that up here. So, here. So, 95 degrees plus angle 8 equals 180 degrees. Okay? So, what is angle 8? Here, I'll just say that this is x. Solve this equation, right? You guys know how to do this. Subtract 95 from both sides. Subtract 95, subtract 95. Angle x equals, let's see, 85 degrees. Okay? So the measure of angle 8 is 85 degrees. So again, that means every angle in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, is either 85 degrees or 95 degrees. Okay? There's just two angle measures, right? All 8 of those angles, right? They're congruent or supplementary. That's it. Okay? A lot of kids try to overthink all this stuff. All right? Last question. What must x be equal to if line A is parallel to line B? Again, what is the relationship that we see here between these two angles? Are they supplementary? Are they congruent? If they're supplementary, guys, we're going to take the two expressions. They're going to add together to equal 180. If they're congruent, I will just set them equal to each other. What do you guys think? Well, to me, it looks like this is in the bottom left angle, right? Corresponding down here. That's also in the bottom left, right? So they're in the same spot. That means they're corresponding angles. Corresponding are congruent, okay? I'm going to write this over here. So 2x plus 35 is equal to 103, right? They're congruent. They're equal to each other. So solve this equation for x. Subtract 35 from both sides. 2x equals, come on now, let's see. So we'll get rid of that, which means that's 32, so 68. Okay? X equals 32. Bam. There we go. All right? So that's the value that x has to be in order for these two lines to be parallel to each other. Okay? So guys, again, that was on page 349. That was our key concepts. Hopefully that's good. We should be able to get into some additional practice, some quizzes, and some other work as well to make sure that we're good on all of these different angles we got. See you.